Found among some of the wreckage of the Titan submersible. We had seen pictures of the submersible wreckage today in Canada, offloaded onto shore in Newfoundland, Canada, and now we know, according to the Coast Guard, that human remains were among some of that wreckage. I want to put up the statement, the relevant portion of the statement from the Coast Guard. It says, in part, quote, "United States medical professionals will conduct a formal analysis of presumed human remains that have been carefully recovered within the wreckage at the site of the incident." And we do have some of the pictures of the pieces of wreckage offloaded today from a ship in Canada. You can see what appears to be the nose cone, the front of the submersible that surrounds the area that would have been the porthole, also a twisted piece of the hull and some wires, potentially maybe the controls or portion of the controls of that submersible. But again, really just within the last 20 to 30 minutes, some information that families likely have been waiting on, that human remains were discovered. We had heard from the Coast Guard that they would be especially careful in trying to find that wreckage, to be aware of any remains that were to be found. But we now know that the remains, along with the evidence, will be transported on a U.S. Coast Guard cutter from Canada to the U.S. to be part of this investigation. It's also likely that officials will try to identify the remains. No information about to whom those remains belong, but obviously families likely were waiting for some amount of information regarding their loved ones and any remains that could be recovered. The Coast Guard saying that they did so today. Blake.